some weapons are easier to use in the sense of how quick your strikes are, and then with how much damage they deliver. Also, all weapons break down, so you will only get a certain amount of strikes or arrows thrown or loose out of certain bows. The short bow is rubbish. It breaks down really easily and just breaks. So then you need to, if you're going to clear out a massive bandit camp, you want to take multiple bows. If you have the low level bows, you need to be aware of your armor as well, because especially in this early stage, like all these games, you don't have any real armor. I mean, I ended up getting the straw armor and it was absolutely useless. So one thing to keep in mind as well is you don't, as far as I'm aware, you can't build an army in this game, so it's only you that's going around clearing the bandit camps. And if someone has like 15 plus bandits in, and to clear that area you only have to kill 6 out of 6 or 8 out of 8, and then the bandit leader, but the bandit leader's right at the end, so you have to kill all of them to get through, which is really annoying. But anyway, one thing I would say is it's really useful to stock up on arrows, stock up on bows, have a good amount of the healing potion or the healing drink, whatever it's called, and make sure you're well fed and rested, and then go in with as much preparation as you can get, and then don't use loads of heavy strikes, or don't sprint and go straight into a fight, because then your stamina's down, you can't deliver strikes as often, and then if you're using a bow and arrow which needs stamina, you'll run out of stamina even quicker, and then you won't be able to kill them, and then you probably get killed yourself. So as you can see, I've just sped it up here. But moving on to the crafting, I would definitely say as soon as you start to get an understanding of the game and really learn how the crafting works, especially in the early stage, make stone tools for your jobs that you delegate, and it's really easy. It's just a right click and then stone axe, pickaxe, whatever you need really. But it'll take you 10, 20, 30 seconds to make a host of tools that you can just distribute or put into the store. And it's really good because the general store, as soon as you put something in that's needed, it just goes straight auto allocated to that job, which is really good. But I'll explain more about the logistics probably in another episode. But with the crafting, definitely have a good understanding of where certain resources are based, so that you don't spend the whole time of your playing just going through and running around for one thing then another. I mean, in the starting location there is copper, which is useful, so you can make certain copper tools, and then as you progress through you then get access to tin, and then once you've cleared out the mountain area you can then make a bronze hammer and then bronze tools basically, I believe. But it's just good having a good understanding of the management of the game and the area around it. So that leads into the whole if you want to be able to craft certain items, I would say make sure you prioritize what you're wanting to actually use first. So the tools you make, the buildings you make as well, and then the jobs you allocate your people to, because certain things are more important in the early stage and it's all progressional. So if you try and jump the gun, you will just waste your time, because they'll either not have any of the resource to collect within a certain area. So I went around thinking, I'll just go and get tin, copper, went around, grabbed that, but I couldn't make a bronze hammer, even though I've got all the materials to do so, because I haven't unlocked it, because I hadn't cleared out the mountain region. So I'd spent all that time gathering resources to do the crafting, and then I couldn't do it, which was really frustrating. But it is part of the whole gaming process, and it's about learning, isn't it, and enjoying the mistakes. So as well as that, I would say craft, even though it's a low level straw armor, which is literally like nothing, crafting every little thing you can when you do have the resources is really important, so that when you do go up for a fight you have the best weapons you can have, and then you have what little protection the game will allow you to make at that time. I mean, looking at it, I need to clear out certain areas, so liberate them, and then have certain resources at hand to be able to craft a much better armor, or any level of actual metal armor, which is to be expected on a game like this. It just takes time, and this game will definitely take your time. So if you are going to play it, I would recommend having a good amount of free time available. And then also with the crafting, I would say take on the little side quests that your villagers offer you, because it will open up your awareness of certain things and it sort of steer you in the right direction. So some things are attainable, some other things aren't, but with certain crafting quests you do have to get the quest completed before the end of the season you're in. So that is just something to keep in mind, because if you're way off being able to make a bronze hammer or whatever the quest is, then you want to be able to actually do it. Otherwise you'll just get penalties with relations and then morale within your settlement, but that's another thing entirely. So I'd say with the crafting, definitely make sure that you're allocating your resources correctly. Make sure you have a good level of food so that your workers are content, happy, and then that means you can focus on the important things like crafting bronze, copper, whatever it is, and then crafting all of the tools you need. I would say craft a multitude of spare tools for like stone axes and adzes and pickaxes and knives and stuff, because the amount of jobs that need it is a lot. So you'll have a woodworker's bench, if it has 3 separate jobs, so I don't know, making planks, doing this, doing that, it needs a separate tool for each. So I didn't realise that, but that is definitely something to keep in mind, because I just gave the people jobs with how much I wanted as an output each day, and nothing was happening. And then I looked again and I was like, oh, damn it, I need to make tools, which for the most part was a quick fix, but it's just something to keep in mind. So just a short video today, but if you liked this advice, please like and subscribe. I will put out more videos as much as possible, and I'll keep my eye out for more games as well. If you have any ideas of what we want to see, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next one.